everyone. Welcome to Seacliff Storytime in Brooklyn. And we have an assistant for cameraman Dan, and her name is the amazing Alice. All right. The story is The Paper Boy. I love this one. It's so nice. It starts out, it's very dark, and somebody's delivering the papers. The morning for the paper boy, it's very dark. It's always cold, even in the summer. And on these cold mornings, the paper boy's bed is still warm. And it's always hard to get out, even for his dog. But they do get out. And softly they step down the quiet hall and past the door where the paper boy's father and mother are sleeping. Past the door where his sister's also asleep. They go down to the kitchen where they eat from their bowls, the paper boy from his and the dog from his. Well, it's time to go out to the garage where they quickly fold all the newspapers and they put green rubber bands around them and they place them in a big, large red bag. It's hard to ride a bike when you're loaded down with newspapers, but the paper boy has learned how to do it, and he's very good at it. He knows his route by heart. He doesn't even think about which house to pedal to. Instead, he thinks about other things, big things and small things, and sometimes he's thinking about, well, nothing at all. His dog, too, knows the route by heart. He knows where the trees are that are good for sniffing. He knows where the bird baths are for drinking, and where the squirrels are for chasing, and the cats for growling at. All the world is asleep, except for the paper boy and his dog. And this is the time they are happiest. Little by little, the world around them wakes up, and the stars and the moon fade away, and the skies become orange and pink. And when the paper boy has delivered his very last newspaper, he and his dog race home, and his empty red bag, it flaps behind him in the cold morning air. And soon they're back home, and it's dark inside, and the sounds of the morning are all around. His father and mother are awake, and they talk softly in their bed, and his sister's downstairs watching the Saturday morning cartoons. Back inside in his own room, the paper boy pulls down his shade. He crawls back into bed. It's still warm, and all the world is waking up. And guess who's going to sleep? The paper boy and his dog. His dog is sleeping too, because their work is done. And now it's time for dreaming. Yep. Oh, what a lovely, lovely story. Love that so much. Well, remember, if you have a birthday, let us know so that we can wish you a happy birthday. All right. Thank you, Ariel. Thank you, cameraman Dan. And thank you, the amazing Alice, an amazing assistant. And sure enough, remember, 1, 2, 3, I love you all very, very much.